Hey, what's up, everybody? Andrew from American Musical Supply here at Winter NAMM 2019. I'm in the PRS booth in kind of like the VIP area. I feel very privileged to be here with Mr. Paul Reed Smith himself. How are you, sir?
You feel privileged to be in our media room. That's great. I like that. You're one of our best dealers. That's wonderful.
Well, thank you so much. We try.
No, you do more than try. These people watching are lucky to have you.
Thank you so much. We really appreciate that. And you build great instruments, so that makes our job a lot easier.
It's a good deal. We have a good deal.
So I'd like to ask you some questions about your
By
guitar.
the way, the noise in the background, just to explain to everybody, this booth is starting to fill up with people, and you've just arrived on the first day, and here we go to a trade show, right?
Yeah. Well, we're glad that you accommodated us early.
So what?
I'd like to ask you about your guitar, Paul's guitar. So
Yeah.
this is
The worst
do you mind if I
name
bring it
for-
over?
No, I don't care. Which is worst name for a guitar in the history of the music business.
How did you what was your design philosophy behind coming up with this instrument when you first?
It started out with
created
a McCarty, and I started modifying it to make it work in my band.
Okay.
And then we came up with this new pickup theory, which we were able to turn into reality. And look, the whole idea of this guitar is for the money. It's worth double.
Mm-hmm.
The whole idea is it's a real instrument you could play the rest of your life. And we have our core version, and you're holding an SE version. And look, somebody buys a guitar from you. They get it in the mail. They're excited when it comes to the door.
Mm-hmm.
They open it up. Long term, are they disappointed, or you can't rip it out of their dead hands? And that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to have the second scenario where you can't rip it out of their dead hands, right? Look, if the guitar either works or it doesn't, you plug it in, you can get the sounds you want or you can't. It's doing your pedal board right or it's not. It's working plugged straight in or it's not. It's playing in tune, it's staying in tune or it's not. And it's not complicated. It's like a T-shirt.
Right.
You go to your dresser and you pull out the T-shirt. It's the most comfortable, right? The one that you don't even realize you have on when you put it on. That's what a guitar is supposed to be.
Awesome. So a lot of the innovations, I guess, that you've come up with and created when you have been building your core models or even your higher end models, I see now that you're bringing that even more into the CE line.
The SE line.
The SE line.
Yeah.
My bad. Sorry.
That's okay. It's hard to separate. SEs are the ones that are not made in our factory in Maryland. The C is made in our factory in Maryland, but we're teaching all the time. I don't think it matters where it's made. I think it matters how it's made.
Right. Yeah. It seems like you're really trying to raise the bar for those level of
hard work,
instrument.
but yeah, that's
sure.
exactly what we're trying to do. So what's the question again? We got lost on a tangent
did get
that I set up.
That's okay. No. I really just was asking about like how you go about implementing something like that to really, that's a monumental task to be raising the bar of creating instruments at a price point that are affordable, where you're including some of your innovations from.
There's a guy that works for us. His name's Jack Higginbotham. He's a guitar maker. He's a furniture maker. He's a businessman. And he decided that he thought he could get that quality out of the SE thing and has been full-time on it. He's in my office 3 times a day trying to work on details for this thing. It's all about the details. You just can't order and expect it to come in magic. That's not the way it works.
Right.
I don't know what you're asking. What's in store for us? We have new models here.
Yeah.
This amplifier that's sitting next to you, this MT15, if you swing the camera over and you look at this thing over here, that is a highly professional piece of gear in a toy market. That is as good an amp as you could possibly buy to record and play a concert with in a market that's not designed to be doing concerts, right? I mean, that's what's in store for us. We're trying to give everybody their money's worth. More and more. It used to be one box at a time. More and more. We're designing stuff, and you guys are taking a pallet of it, not just one, and then it's more available to more of your customers in a time frame that's, people, they get a hankering to have something, they want it then. They don't want to wait.
Right.
So it's going well for us.
Great.
So I'm always trying to figure out how to make it at a reasonable price point where it's the quality of something 5 times the money.
Yep. I think that really definitely answers my my
but
question.
that's not where I started. I started by just trying to make a good guitar, right? Now it's changing.
Okay.
And Carlos will be here today, and he's very enthusiastic about an SE guitar that we're releasing that's a version of what he plays every night,
Right.
which is the gold thing over here. Thanks, everybody. Pleasure. Thanks for having me.
Thanks so much, Paul. All right, enjoy the rest of the show. Thank you.